The origin of this kind of error comes from the fact that there's so much pressure on some of these scientists,
That's true.
ourselves being some of them, to live from grant to grant, from funding to funding,
Right.
and they say publish or perish, and if you and it's not just publish or perish, publish in a high impact journal or perish.
Right.
If you
That's true.
don't publish in science or in nature or in cell or one of the big journals or JAMA or New England Journal, which have very high impact, you're not going to get grant funding. Because at the end of the day, NIH, which is a major source of funding, or National Science Foundation, or some of the foundations, they have a couple of things to rely on as far as whether to give their money or not. One is the location of where the science is being made, because that tells you whether the science can be done there. I mean, if somebody comes from their garage and says, I can do some major research, this is not the early 1900s where Edison did most of his work from his garage, which then turned into a huge factory, but laboratory. But now you need a major environmental support, community support, university support. So the university name, the location does matter. The second thing that matters is your record of publication and research. And that's where the pressure comes in. You have to
Right.
publish regularly and publish in high impact journals. And then, ironically, thirdly, is the idea, because a lot of people have great ideas. We're talking about hundreds of universities around the world now. It's no longer just Yale, Harvard, and Columbia, and Stanford, and a couple of other places. Now you have 1,000 universities in the United States doing amazing work, and that's not all. South America, Europe, some of the greatest research we've seen is in Italy and in and Sweden and other places, and now China as well, and India. So the competition is fierce, and if somebody's under pressure to publish, they might be forced to fabricate.